What is up, guys? It's Kojo Studio again, and today I have a very good gameplay for you guys on the map Dome. I went 69 and 8, not a bad score at all with the M4A1. And of course, I was using one of the Predator missile, attack helicopter, and the Reaper. And the perks were Sight of Hand, Quick Draw, and Stalker, because I think I just prestiged at that time. But today I'm not going to talk about the gameplay. I want to talk to you guys about a topic actually. And today I'm actually just going to talk to you guys about the maps in Modern Warfare 3 and from previous CODs, and I'm going to start off with the small maps. So you think back to, what was it? COD 4 and Shipment. It was an okay map, but it was really too small. You could literally just, I don't know, aim at spawn and aim down your sights and you would literally just get a kill. It was that small if anyone has played COD 4. But when it went to World at War, there was a map called Dome, actually the same name as Modern Warfare 3, and that was actually a really good map, to be honest. It was bigger than Shipment, but it just worked really well. I don't know what it was about the map, but it was, I don't know, I just really enjoyed it, to be honest. And then we went to Modern Warfare 2 with Rust, and that map, it was okay, but if you think about it, if you ask people what's your favourite map from Modern Warfare 2, they're either going to say Terminal or High Rise or Fabella or something like that. No one ever says, oh, my favourite map was Rust. Like, maybe some people find that their favourite map, but rarely it was the other maps, to be honest. And then we went to Black Ops, and we had Nuketown, what I think is actually one of the best maps ever made for Call of Duty. But if you ask people on that game, what's your favourite map, a lot of people will say Nuketown, Firing Range, like them sort of maps. And I just don't know what it was about Nuketown. The map just seemed to really work. Like, you had the two buildings people shoot each other from, but then you could be on the floor and like down below and shooting people, or you could just be actual in the buildings killing people camping. It was just a really good map. Then now we come to Modern Warfare 3, and we got Dome. And Dome, yeah, it's a good map, but I'm not going to say bash about it because I've got a good gameplay on it, but it's not as good as Nuketown in my opinion. Like, it's alright, but I don't know what it is. It's just not as good. It doesn't seem to flow as well as Nuketown. But if you was paying attention to what I was saying then, I was basically saying like the Infinity Ward maps, Shipment, like that was okay, Rust was okay, and what was the other one? Oh yeah, Dome. Yeah, Dome was okay. But when I say the tryout maps, I'm like, yeah, Dome on World at War, that was really good. Nuketown was really good. And you can, what I'm trying to say to you guys is tryout maps, they just seem to be a lot better. Like not all the maps, like the small maps. They just seem to make much better small maps for some reason. So in Black Ops 2, I'm actually really looking forward to what they're going to do with their small maps. If they can make maps like Dome and Nuketown, I wonder what they're going to make next, to be honest, because those maps were really good. Anyway, moving on to another map, two maps I'm going to compare are actually going to compare Village from Modern Warfare 3 and Jungle from Black Ops. The reason I'm going to compare them maps is they're both like the most open maps on both of them games. But I'm going to go with Trout again here. I really do prefer Jungle, to be honest. If you think about it, in Village, you've got that cave area where people can still camp and your kill shoots don't do as much work, but Jungle was just a completely open map. If you remember in Black Ops, you got a chopper gun on that map, you just absolutely dominated the other team, what I really liked. But I guess the better thing about Village is it's more versatile in the guns you can use. Like, you can use a submachine gun or even a shotgun or something. And really, I remember in Jungle it was just strictly really like an assault rifle map because they had a lot of like long lines of sights. But yeah, so I'm really looking forward to what Trout are going to do for their like really open map in the next COD as well. But there's another thing I want to talk about. What's actually good that Infinite Ward have done. If you think like about the really large maps in COD, so think back to Modern Warfare 2 with Derail, and you think about Black Ops, I don't know, with a map like Crisis, those maps were really huge, and to be honest, I didn't like any of them. They were just too big, to be honest. But in Modern Warfare 3, they have done a good job really, with them, like the really large maps, like even Outpost. I know it's the biggest map, but it's not really as big compared to the other maps. And Interchange, that's a big map, but I really like that map. It's probably one of my favourite maps in the game, to be honest. But what I'm trying to say is, in the next COD, so Black Ops 2, that's like, I hope they don't mess up again. I hope they actually follow what Infinity Ward have done in Modern Warfare 3 with their big maps, and not made them so big, to be honest, because I really don't want Treyarch to go back to making maps like Crisis again, or if you remember some of the World at War maps, they were absolutely huge, like, they had tanks on them and everything. It was just crazy how big the maps were. It's like, kind of Battlefield maps or something, it was really big. So before this video ends, I just want to talk about something to you guys. I'm actually just going to talk about DLC for a sec, and I heard that this month that Infinity Ward actually going to bring out a like a map pack, so you'll be able to get all the maps from January, February, and March. And to be honest, I'm in two minds of buying it, to be quite honest with you, because I heard that the maps don't actually go into the regular playlist. You have to go into a separate DLC one, and I'm not really too much of a fan of that, because I'm more of a Ground War player, to be honest. Like, I know in this game it's just a regular domination, but most of the time I prefer to play Ground War because it's like a lot more action. So that's pretty disappointing, to be honest, if they're not actually going to put it as a normal playlist. I'm not sure if I'll be getting them, but if they do, I probably will, to be honest with you. And another thing is, in this DLC, like, one of the packs is special ops missions. Like, if you think about it, these, like, compare it back to Black Ops when you had zombies. These Spec Ops missions are going to have to be quite long for you to be able to like play them over and over again. They're not going to be worth it. But I guess the good thing is, like, all these multiplayer maps are on survival, so that is a good thing about it. But the gameplay is going to be wrapping up soon, guys. So before I go, I just want to ask you guys a question. What sort of commentary do you prefer? Do you prefer like commentaries when I talk about a specific subject, or do you prefer when I just talk about gameplay and try and give you guys some tips? If anyone's watching this video, just put down in the comments below what you think. Anyway guys, this is the end of the gameplay, so I've been Mikey and I'll speak to all of you in my next video.